Hello everyone, this is the Center for Career and Life Planning, bringing you some more tips and tricks to help you on your career path. Today we are going to be talking about creating a digital signature in Word. I am using Word 2016 for this information, but you can also apply it to Word 2010. It doesn't look quite the same, but it's similar enough that you should be able to translate the information over. I'm simply in a cover letter, right? A great place to add a digital signature. And this is the end product of what it's going to look like. There are a couple of steps that you have to do before we get on the computer, so I'm going to kick that off with those. You're going to need a blank piece of white paper and a black marker of some sort. I recommend something a little bit thicker. If you go with, say, a Sharpie, that's fine. This is going to be a lot harder. So I kind of did the middle step, the next one up from fine, but not quite as big as I would maybe use to write on a box if I were moving. That's a bit too big. But any black marker should work. And you're going to write your signature on that white piece of paper and then use your phone and take a picture of it. Try and hover directly over it so you're not coming at an angle, and to have a decent light source above it. But don't be worried if it comes out colorful, as I'll show you mine did. It turned out very blue. So this is what the end result is going to look like, and I'm just going to delete this so that we can create a new one. So you're going to go up here to Insert. You're going to click on Picture. I emailed myself my picture of my signature, and as you can see, it is blue. I'm going to select that, and it's going to insert it. It's going to be giant. Don't worry about that. We're going to resize it, but for right now, you want to keep it nice and big so that we can work on removing this blue background. How we're going to do that is by clicking Remove Background. It's going to turn everything pink. Pink means it's getting removed. Black means it's staying. As you can see, there are some places that it removed too much of and some places that it didn't remove enough of. You might luck out and be a person that it works perfectly the first time. If that's the case, then you're going to say keep changes. If you're not and you're like me and you need a little bit of touch up, that's okay too. We're going to go up here to keep areas, and all the places where I know that it took too much away, I'm going to click. So that even corrected this spot up here. I'm going to look and see. Oh, it looks like this dot. Okay, that's back, good. And we've got this spot right here on the S. Didn't quite grab all of it. Let's try that again. There we go, that's better. So now we've got these spots where even though it looks white right now, it might actually end up turning out blue because we knew my background was blue. So I'm gonna go to Remove Areas, the mark as remove, and we're gonna click in here. That didn't do what we wanted. So that actually took out more than we wanted. So I'm going to click again in a different spot. Okay, that gave us a little bit better. Let's see how precise I can get here. And obviously, this is why you want to kind of keep it bigger. That did great. Sorry about that. I'm going to grab this part right here on the E. I'm not going to worry too much about that because I don't want to have to redo it. So this looks good. Just scroll up and down, check the bottom and top. Everything looks great. I'm going to go up here to keep changes. So now you've got that the way you want it. Now we're going to shrink it down. So I always just come to this bottom corner and pull up because I know that it's going to shrink in that direction anyways, and I know where I want it to go within my letter. And let's see, I want to be able to get this all on one page, right? So you might want to do, some shrinking in this direction, but that does kind of change the shape a little bit. So if you grab from this corner, that will always kind of keep it in the same proportion. So we can go like this. And that looks pretty good to me, although this space maybe is a little bit larger than I'd like around it, right? So this is creating a really large gap between here and here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put crop on there, and I'm going to crop this down and get it pretty close to my edges so that I'm not taking up more space than I need. Once that's done, I'm going to hit crop again. That's good to go. So now we've got that in there, but here's the trick, right? Don't forget this part. I'm going to click on this and then I'm going to right click because I want to save this. So I don't have to do that every single time. So I'm going to put save picture. You can label this however you want, but I'm going to say signature good to go. That's going to be me. I'm a good to go person. That's the one I know I want to use. It's going back into my photos, signature good to go. And there it is. So now every time that you want to input your signature again, you're going to do it the same way. Insert, picture, and there it is, signature good to go. Here is the original one that I used. And that's how you do it. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to stop by the Center for Career Life Planning. You can always make an appointment with any of our wonderful staff or graduate assistants through Handshake. And we also have career studio hours open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. that don't require any kind of appointment. And if you have any questions that you'd like answered just over the phone, our phone number is 407-646-2195. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in.